Mighty Mozart, the second in our Cool Composer series. So today I'm just going to talk you through the activities that are in the pack and show. So let's hear a little bit about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He was born in Austria over 250 years ago in 1756. And the most amazing thing about Mozart is the amount of music he produced in his short life and how much of what he did was in his childhood. So he had one sister, and his dad was also a composer and musician. And Mozart started to learn the keyboard or the harpsichord after watching his older sister play. And he began learning at the age of 3. By the age of 5, not only was at this point good at playing the harpsichord, or pretty amazing at playing the harpsichord, he was also hearing and imagining his own music. And he was inspired by the nursery rhymes, and he would build on tunes he heard, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And if he couldn't write them himself, he would get his dad to write that music down for him. So by the age of 6, his dad took Mozart and his sister touring. So right the way through, really, from 6 to when he was 16, he travelled around different countries, he played for the public, and he composed all this time. He wrote music for operas, he wrote music for orchestras, for groups, for solo piano, and also flute and violin. And a lot of that was done before he was 16, but he actually carried on writing right up until he died when he was just 35 years old. Altogether, Mozart wrote 626 pieces of music. So now that you've learnt your facts and coloured in some colouring and listened while you've been colouring, let's play some Mozart. So the mini melody we're going to learn today is from a piece called A Little Night Music, which I think Mozart wrote before he was even a teenager. And because he was Austrian, the name of that piece is actually in German. So I've asked my FlutePlay friend Anne to say that for me. Here she is.
Eine kleine Nachtmusik.
So let's play a little night music on our toots and flutes. Before we start, this is in the key of G major, which means we have an F sharp in it. So on the toot, you're going to have your 3 G fingers plus, and your little finger, plus these 2 fingers here. Okay, it sounds like this. You also want to watch out for the dotted minims or dotted half notes, which means we count those beats for those notes for 3 beats. So in the F sharp again, it will sound like this. Bar 3 will sound like this. Okay, right, let's put it together. Okay, you can take it nice and slow. There's some tricky finger changes in there. So on the flute, again, remember you have your F sharp. This time it's just this one finger. So there's your regular F, your F natural. Here is your F sharp, which is what you need today, next to your pinky. Let's try it first, step 2 in the low octave. 3 in the high octave. Okay, now what we're also going to look at is the pattern of skips in this piece. So that is where your notes miss one out. So your notes on the page will either go space to space or line to line. And you'll see in the piano clip in a little bit where that means you miss out one of the white notes. So for in this piece, your skips or hops or third intervals. So F, A, C. Okay. So let's have a look at what those skips look like on the piano, where we have this, then we miss a white key, we play the next one, we miss this one, and we play this one. So, okay, let's have a look at what a little night music sounds like and looks like when we play with just our right hand. So instead of our thumb starting on C, we're going to move our hand down and our thumb will be on B. Keeping my hands quite flat here so you can see what I'm doing on the keys. So here we go, we're going to start on finger 2. Okay, and then step 2 is to play that reading the music. So let's count the beats this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use both our right and our left hand to play the melody. This one is in C major, so we're not using any black notes, and our thumbs are both going to be on C. Here we go. So now it's your turn to make up your piece based on what we've learned today, and what I would like to hear, your teacher would like to hear you include is the skips or the third intervals. So there's 2 ways. You can write your piece down first, or you can make it up, record it, and then write it down afterwards, which is what I'm going to do. So here we are. Here's my improvising with skips in the style of Mozart. Don't forget, when you're composing on the piano, you can use all the notes. So for example, let's start down here, move up here, and finish in the middle. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had lots of fun playing, performing, colouring, finding out all the facts about Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And I look forward to seeing you soon for the 3rd part in our Cool Composer series, when we will get to meet romantic composer Clara Schumann.